It's been a while since I've done a What's in My Wallet update, so in today's video, I am going to go over the 6 credit cards that will be in my wallet during Q2 of 2024. This video will be set up a little differently than the typical What's in My Wallet style video that I've done in the past, as I want to try something a little bit different. So this is how today's video will be set up. First, I'm going to go over my monthly expense categories to build an example of a profile of a single individual, so those who may watch this video can have an idea of the thought process involved when juggling multiple credit cards or trying to determine if a particular credit card may be the right one for you, especially since right now I'm not working on a minimum spend requirement for any welcome offers. Second, I'll reveal each credit card that will be in my wallet this quarter and share why that particular credit card is in my wallet based on the expense categories. Finally, I'll end each segment by sharing my estimated total points I anticipate to earn with each credit card at the end of the quarter. I feel like this can provide a good realistic example of how many points can be potentially earned with point earning credit cards, and as a bonus, I'll rank each credit card based on the amount of anticipated points earned this quarter to show which credit card is the most useful in my wallet, at least as it applies to me. So I'll see how this goes. Let me know if you guys like this format and I'll keep it moving forward. Without further delay, let's get into my monthly profile and share the categories that I expect to spend money in over the next quarter on a monthly basis. The first step in determining which credit cards should be in my wallet this quarter is to determine the categories of my monthly expenses. After all, in the points and miles game, we want to be able to maximize the rewards we are earning with our credit cards. So I went over my budget and found that I spend in the following categories every month. They include rent, business expenses, and yes, I'm looping this all into one category, restaurants and dining out, grocery stores, gas stations, cell phone service, streaming subscriptions, travel, and miscellaneous purchases that do not fit into the typical reward categories available on my credit cards. So let's call this the everything else category. First up, let's get straight down to business, no pun intended. It's the American Express Blue Business Plus credit card. This credit card is the absolute perfect credit card for my small YouTube business right now because I am able to get 2x points on all of my monthly business expenses, which is pretty small at the moment, and this catch-all reward category fits me perfectly because my monthly business expenses don't fit into any of the multiplier reward categories that's typical with business credit cards, or at least the business credit cards that I am interested in. Just keep in mind that there is a $50,000 cap on that 2x multiplier per year, which, believe me, I don't get anywhere near to that amount in spend. I know I'm starting off with a business credit card, but don't worry because you don't need to have a formal business to be approved for the credit card. You can be approved as a sole proprietor using your social security number. And one thing that will be important is being able to show that you are able to generate income outside of your regular job. So what do my expenses look like on a monthly basis? For this channel, I pay for my monthly subscriptions to have access to editing software, royalty-free music and sound effects, access to royalty-free B-roll video and photos, and most importantly, paying a fee to have access to a team of editors on a monthly basis. Now, the Blue Business Plus has a reputation for being a credit card that comes with a high credit limit, but if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I've proven that to be not true for everyone, at least not right out of the gate, since I started out with a $2,000 credit limit, and after requesting 2 credit limit increases during my first year of card membership, I was able to get my credit limit increase all the way up to $18,000. So yes, you can potentially get a large credit limit with this credit card, but you aren't guaranteed to get it starting out. But overall, this card is easy for me. It requires no extra brain work since it does not come with an annual fee and has just one reward category, which I estimate earning around 2,100 membership reward points over the next 3 months. Okay, so that takes care of one of the 8 spending categories that I anticipate within this next quarter. So let's move on to credit card number 2. The second credit card in my wallet is none other than the Bilt MasterCard. And this credit card is still my favorite credit card because it is the only credit card on the market that allows me to pay my rent without having to worry about paying a transaction fee. And in return, I get 1x points on my rent payment, which is an easy 2,100 points per month for me. I also like that Bilt Bilt tries to keep the experience fresh with this credit card, and I really want to emphasize experience because no other credit card in my wallet matches the level of a unique community experience as this Bilt credit card. For example, I think it was about 2 months ago that on rent day, I had the opportunity to transfer points over to Aeroplan with a 100% bonus. Of course, that was just a 1 day out of the month, and I haven't seen that again. But what that has essentially done is made me rethink my complaint about the fact that this credit card doesn't currently come with an attractive welcome offer. And when that transfer bonus came around, I had about 52,000 Bilt points. And if I took advantage of that opportunity, and yes, that means that I did not transfer any of my points out to Aeroplan. Any whoosies, if I took advantage of that transfer bonus opportunity, that meant that I could have earned an additional 52,000 Aeroplan miles, which would have essentially felt like I received a welcome offer bonus. Another thing that was done about a month ago was Bilt had this matchup competition between potential bonus rewards on rent day. And I wish I took screenshots of this to put in the video, but I wasn't thinking of that at that time. But they gave us the opportunity to vote for a rent day bonus, and the winning bonus gave me an extra 2,000 points on rent day by simply connecting 2 of my other credit cards to my Bilt wallet. But anyway, I like what Bilt is doing here, and I keep this card in my wallet so that I can earn points on rent, and then I make 4 additional purchases for the month so that I can keep the points I've earned on rent day, and I try to make those purchases on rent day to maximize my point earning potential. These purchases include 2 purchases within my miscellaneous category for my car insurance and renter's insurance. And even though this one is not a multiplier category on the Bilt card, I pay my cell phone bill on the first of the month every month to get 2x, which matches my Chase in cash. However, the Bilt MasterCard has cell phone insurance while the Chase card does not. And I usually treat myself to a meal to earn 6x Bilt points on that restaurant purchase, which I don't really want to do during this next quarter because of the next credit card on my list. However, I will still do this on a rent day only. And with all of those purchases, including my rent transaction, I'm able to meet the minimum 5 transactions for the month to be able to keep the points that I've earned on rent. In total, I expect to earn about 10,000 Bilt points over the next 3 months using my Bilt card, and I'm also anticipating that I will get 250 points during every Point Quest, which is hosted on rent day. I was actually successful this time around with Point Quest, so let's see if I'm able to keep doing this. That's quite a bit of points on this credit card, which is why I highly recommend this no annual fee credit card to renters. And if you're in the market for it, check out the link in my description section for more information. Earning approximately 10,000 points every quarter is no joke, and I can honestly say that no other credit card in my wallet earns me this many points each quarter based on my current spending. The first 2 credit cards are in my wallet every quarter, but the Freedom Flex is a toss-up because it has that quarterly rotating calendar of reward categories that isn't guaranteed to be useful all the time. But I will say that Chase has been pretty consistent with putting forward useful categories. The only downside is when their reward categories overlap with the other rotating reward calendar credit card in my wallet. So far, so good for the year though. We just got done with the grocery reward category during Q1, but I'm kind of excited for the next one, and it's that restaurant reward category during Q2, and it'll also offer purchases at hotels, which I haven't seen offered as a reward category since I got this card. And less exciting for me is also Amazon.com, since I just opened the Amazon Business Prime credit card. What excites me the most about the restaurant reward category is that since this credit card gets a base of 3x or 3% in the restaurant category, with it coming up as a bonus category, I'll be able to earn an additional 4 points or 4%. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to refer to this as points moving forward since I redeem my points for travel. So that means that over the next 3 months, I'll be able to earn 7x points per dollar spent in the restaurant category, which may not be such a good thing because it overlaps with the next credit card on my list, and I'm already on edge with whether I want to keep that credit card open. Do you know which credit card I'm talking about? I'll give you one guess. I actually opened up the Freedom Flex back in 2021 and received the 5x back on grocery store purchases during the first year. And I must admit that I missed those days. I accumulated points so quickly when I got 9x points during the quarter that grocery store purchases was offered on the rotating reward calendar. And I was lucky enough to get this for a total of 5 months since the category came back to back. It was offered during Q4 when I opened the credit card and offered again during Q1 of the following year. Anyway, let me get back on topic topic here, dining out isn't a very high spend category for me, so I anticipate earning 3,150 ultimate reward points during Q2 with this credit card. And since I've already hinted about the Amex Gold card, credit card number 4 is none other than the Amex Gold in Rose Gold. And don't worry, I am not going to go down that street because if you've been around here for a while, you already know the story behind that choice. Even though the Freedom Flex is going to be my restaurant/dining credit card, I am still going to use my Amex Gold card for 2 restaurant purchases per month, and I have a really good reason for it. I have no choice because I have to use the statement credits for Grubhub and Uber Eats in order to justify keeping this credit card in my wallet. I must say that I am slowly regretting my decision on getting this credit card. I never knew that I would hate using statement credits so much, but anywhoosies, there is one caveat to this though. If I happen to get any Amex Gold referrals by May 22nd, I'll be able to earn 10 membership reward points per dollar spent on restaurant purchases for the next 3 months, which means if that happens, I most likely wouldn't take advantage of the 7x ultimate reward points I'll be able to earn on restaurant purchases with the Chase Freedom Flex. This is beginning to become a problem with having credit cards with overlapping reward categories. Actually, that's an idea for a future video. So for now, I won't base this on a maybe scenario. So I only anticipate using the gold card for my grocery spend, which it will earn 4x points on those purchases. So I'll estimate earning around 1,800 membership reward points. And it's that low because I do purchase groceries at warehouse stores as well, which don't qualify for that 4x point multiplier. The next credit card in my wallet this quarter is none other than the Capital One Venture X to act as my catch-all credit card for my personal expenses within the miscellaneous or everything else category. If I'm being honest, I'll probably never truly take advantage of the 10x or 5x reward categories offered on this credit card, especially the 10x reward category since I'm on team travel and will do my best to avoid paying cash for hotels. And even when I pay cash for hotels, I found it better to book directly with the hotel brand. That way I earn reward points and sometimes get special discounts just for being a member and booking directly with the hotel. Since I also put my wholesale or warehouse grocery purchases on this card, I anticipate earning approximately 1,000 miles on this credit card during Q2, which isn't a whole lot. Now, because this card does have a $395 annual fee, it sounds like I'm definitely not putting enough spend on this credit card. I mean, let's be honest, 1,000 miles in 3 months is not good at all. However, with the $300 travel credit that I will use every year and 10,000 bonus miles every account anniversary year, that alone makes this card worth it for me, so I'm not concerned about earning tens of thousands of miles on this credit card. The final card in my wallet will be the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Yeah, I know many of you credit card enthusiasts are surprised that I even mentioned this credit card, but we haven't taken care of the streaming services or travel reward categories, so the Sapphire Preferred will be used for those purchases. Of course, we all know that the Sapphire Preferred is a good travel credit card because it comes with a pretty lucrative welcome offer, and I've seen between 60,000 ultimate reward points and 100,000 ultimate reward points. However, I don't know if we'll ever see the 100,000 ultimate reward points offer ever again. Maybe, maybe not. The Sapphire Preferred earns 3x points in the streaming services category, and it also earns 2x points on travel purchases. So that means based on my spending, I'll be able to earn approximately 550 points over the next 3 months. Yeah, that's not a lot. Now that we went over all of the points I anticipate to earn during this quarter, for fun, let's rank my credit cards to see which one is the most powerful point earning credit card in my wallet. Coming in last place is none other than the Chase Sapphire Preferred with 550 points. Now I know that sounds a bit sad, but the Sapphire Preferred is how I'm able to get access to Chase's transfer partners, so I will continue to hold the Sapphire Preferred in my wallet. It also comes with pretty decent travel insurances, so I paid the taxes and fees on my airline ticket on this credit card just in case I have to make a claim. The card that placed 5th actually isn't a surprise to me, but it is my catch-all credit card, the Capital One Venture X, where I anticipate to earn approximately 1,000 miles over the next 3 months. Let's just say that if the annual travel credit and 10,000 bonus miles were to ever go away, I'd have to rethink my strategy with this credit card. So Capital One, if you are watching, please do not take these two away. Coming in fourth with 1,800 points is the Amex Gold. And that's because the card coming in third place takes over this dining spending category this quarter, and that's none other than the Chase Freedom Flex with 3,150 points. This card in second place actually surprised me a little bit, and that's none other than the Amex Food Business Plus. So that was a good choice to add this credit card to my wallet since it'll earn me an estimated 2,100 membership reward points. And in first place is none other than the Built Rewards MasterCard. I just can't beat earning approximately 10,000 points every 3 months with any credit card in my wallet. So the most powerful points earning credit card in my wallet is the Built MasterCard. If you'd like to learn more information about any of the credit cards I went over today, be sure to check out the links in my description section. And if you'd like to hear about my pessimism about the potential changes to the Amex Gold card, be sure to watch this video next. I'll see you in the next video. Come on over and get your hype back.